Like the parachute springer?
I think maybe it happens once in my dream, and then I wake up.
Okay.
So hopefully it stays in the dream, you know.
What's the nightmare of a musician?
Sometimes the nightmare is you get to the stage, you forget the note. That's in the sometimes in a bad dream. And then, you know, the worst thing is you just wake up. And if on stage, if you are facing this problem, just try to feint it. You know. Then it will be okay.
Goed, we gaan straks verder praten met Lang Lang. Dat is een naam die, hoe je hem ook uitspreekt, altijd weer op Lang Lang uitkomt. Dus zo'n groot fan zijn we van hem. We gaan luisteren straks naar muziek die hij gaat spelen. Maar eerst even, het is 31 jaar oud. Bijna 20 jaar lang is hij nu al pianist in de zin dat we dat kunnen gaan vieren. En dat brengt ons toch even bij de lerares.
我见到他的时候，我感觉这孩子是，很特别的，非常聪明，而且思想很活跃，很喜欢音乐，特别是想弹钢琴。到了差不多5岁多哈，6岁左右，我就给他一些这个基本的练习哈，练习他的手指这些方面东西。当时我给他练的，告诉他每天要练30分钟到40分钟。 因为他的手已经长大了，但是他呢太喜欢练这些东西，他就每天练了1个小时。
Do you still have any contact with your teacher?
Yeah, actually, we're very close. And I have a piano school in China, in Shenzhen. And my teacher, Professor Zhu, is in charge of the school.
Okay. And do you teach yourself?
Yeah, I go there every 3 months to train the students and also training the young teachers. And I hope to find a new method to inspire kids to practice more creatively rather than get bored.
What's the method?
It's hard to explain. I hope I find it, but we are working on quite hard, which is a lot of kids are afraid to express themselves. They probably get stuck with what teacher says to them. Do this, do that. But actually, in music, there's not a real rule. If music has a rule, then we're not a musician anymore. So I think the kids need to get free from there and to learn the basic things, but to recreate their own feelings.
Maybe they are too young to understand.
Not necessarily. Today's kids are so smart. I sometimes feel that I'm quite slow when I'm teaching the kids.
Tell us something about your life now, because it's 24/7 work, piano playing, traveling. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I travel a lot, and every second day I'm traveling. But still, I'm actually learn a lot of things when you're traveling the world and you're meeting different people, different culture aspects. And I think it's wonderful to make new friends, to talk about how we can synergize in today's 21st century, globalization.
You're here with your mother?
Yeah, my mom always travel with me, and
always.
Yeah, she helps me a lot. She's actually my neighbor, so.
Okay.
The girl next door.
Right, exactly.
Because it's a lonely life.
Not really. I mean, I have a
friend.
You
have your mother, of course.
Yeah, and I have a friend around, and it's actually not bad. It's just sometimes when you have a jet lag, that can be difficult, and once jet lag comes up to your mind, it's a little bit,
So then it's easy to have your mother around, right?
Yeah. Actually, my mom sometimes also getting a bad jet lag, so we sometimes forget the time, and a lot of time I almost forget to play the concert. So I get a real heavy ringtones ringing in my hotel rooms, and then I'm like, where am I? Where am I? Which room am I?
You try to make classical music popular in China. How do you do that?
I think that I really hope that many of the young people will enjoy classical music, or just music in general. And for me, it's very important to find the connections, doing the same pieces, but finding new collaborations, and to make classical music more approachable and easier to kind of understand for the younger generation, that they're not afraid of coming into the concert hall and maybe feel nervous by somebody's coaching them, playing.
We have a short movie from your own piano school.
All right. Obviously, you need to make those nice lines, right? But not too much. I know you don't drink, right? Yeah. So. Yeah, that's the idea, but don't do too much. Just a little bit.
Is he going to be a star?
I think she's amazing. And then the little kid, Johnson, we actually played at Carnegie Hall, and it was a big hit. He actually got more applause than me. So you see, the kids are taking over. So I should not try to teach them so hard,
Ja, dames en heren, er is overigens geen vertaling, begrijpen wij. Normaal gesproken ziet u van die lettertjes als er in het Engels gesproken wordt, subtitles. Die zijn er niet. U zult daarvoor, denk ik, teletext aan moeten zetten. Dan kunt u dat wel volgen, want het gesprek wordt wel vertaald.
Yeah. You are playing in Holland this week. What are you playing?
I'm actually doing Ravel piano concerto with one of my absolutely favorite orchestra, the Concertgebouw Orchestra, which last year we celebrate their 150th anniversary. So this time we are doing 2 concerts in Amsterdam and 1 concert in Brussels.
But you don't limit yourself to classical music. You're playing with, for instance, Metallica.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
This is a performance at the Grammy Awards, right?
Yeah, that was pretty loud.
Yeah, you can say that.
It's my first time playing heavy metal. So.
Yeah, so you become a rock star yourself, actually.
But I still don't have the leather jacket.
No, maybe not that. Yeah. Is it important to reach a new group of people, to be a little bit like a rock star?
I think today for me, I'm Chinese and I love to play classical music, and that I think it's the most inspiring music for me. But in the same time, in the world, we have all sorts of different kinds of music, from hip hop to rock and roll and to jazz everywhere. And I think as a musician, we should at least to know a little bit about what the other musician does, and then we can learn from each other. I think it's a good communication.
Yeah.
What can you learn from Metallica?
They're very exciting.
Sorry about that.
I must say, actually quite interesting. Kirk, the guitarist, he did 30 sit-ups before he started playing. So even before he started playing, he's already sweating. So that was actually quite a good thing to get the circulation up.
But critics say there's too much theater in the way you play.
I always play like that, when I was 5. This is, for me, it's very sincere. And I don't know actually how to make it like a theater. But I believe that when you play a 2-hour recitals, you get to have some storylines. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? How was your schooling funded? Was it by the government or did you have
No,
private?
it's private school.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
private school.
We gaan straks luisteren aan het eind van ons programma. Want dan ga je Prokofiev, derde pianoconcert,
Yeah.
een klein gedeelte daarvan. We gaan eerst praten nu met Jelle Brand-Kostius. Jelle, je hebt het Boekenweek geluisterd naar Lang Lang. You're gonna play for us a piece of Prokofiev.
Sure, I mean, I will do excerpts. Of course, I need an orchestra, but since we don't have it, I will try to play a little bit.
Oké,
Yeah.
we're gonna listen to that. Kun jij nog even zeggen, want jij weet het uit je hoofd. Donderdag
Ja,
is het, geloof ik? Concertgebouw?
Donderdagavond is geloof ik het eerste concert. En dan speelt hij Ravel, maar nu dus Prokofiev.
Great, thank you.